So this is what I'm gonna do this real quick. So I wanted to share this message. Okay. So I had already shuffled. Here's the paper. All right. So there are 4 elements, right? Air, earth, air, earth, water, and fire, right? And the air is for the mental, the earth is for the material, the water is for the emotional, and the fire is for the spiritual. And it's gonna fall. Oh, shit. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna put it right there. Like that. Okay. So, yeah. Okay. Yeah. So, based off of that, now you know those 4 things. This is what the elements are. It's not so much about the signs, okay? Don't focus on the signs right now, because I don't really I only want to talk about the elements, okay? So we have the masculine energy, right? This is the masculine. You can see divine masculine, all right? So when I got these cards out, hey, how you doing? When I got these cards out, it was saying that the divine masculine needs to transmute, okay, transform their knowledge, okay, it says knowledge here, their knowledge that they have. And see how it says fire, okay, and I just was saying how the fire represents the spiritual. Ignore the signs for right now, okay? We're not talking about the signs, we're talking about the elements right now. So you see how fire says spiritual? Fire is spiritual, right? So it says that the masculine, this is what judgment is, okay? This is what judgment is. They need to take their knowledge, transmute with their knowledge to the spiritual from above, all right, and affluence it, all right, put it into the frequency of the world, okay, the frequency, affluence it, right, into the frequency as a message, okay, as a message. And this has to be done as a ritual, because mind you, it's talking about fire, which is what again? The spiritual realm, right? We're talking about the spiritual realm. So you have to do a ritual on the full moon that's coming, on the full moon that's coming, right? To show the spiritual realm gratitude, okay? And meditation, you have to meditate. The divine masculine has to meditate, right? So you have to do this ritual on the full moon to show gratitude and meditate, right? For protection from the spiritual realm, all right? Because there's a spiritual cleansing going on. Spiritual cleansing. Okay, that's why it's a 5. The card of change. The card of change. All right, there's a spiritual cleansing going on right now. And I am here to bring out the emotional side, okay? Through friendship. Through friendship. To give back the masculine, the divine masculine, right? To give back the divine masculine their power. I'm talking about the melanin people, right? And you have to use your mind, use your mental, is the air. You have to use your mind, the mental, and start navigating through the Aquarian age, because that's what we're heading into, is the Aquarian age. That's why it says safe travel. Okay, safe travel, because you have to start navigating through this Aquarian age, right? To bring yourself luck, to be lucky, all right? And be able to find a soulmate. And on the full moon, on the new moon, a ritual that you have to do on the new moon is to let go of your shadow self on the new moon, okay? This is what the divine masculine has to do. The divine masculine, right? You have to do a ritual on the new moon, to let go of your shadow, all right? Release it. See how it says release it right after the shadow? You have to release it. Release your shadow in order to receive healing and transformation. In order to receive healing and transformation. All right? And if you don't, right? If you don't release your shadow, okay? If you don't release your shadow and start the healing process and put an end to it, all right? If you don't do that on a new moon, all right? On the new moon, then the nature spirits, okay? The nature spirits will start making you put boundaries up. They will start making you put boundaries up. They will force you into releasing, because it is a karmic path. It's a karmic path. All right? And it says that you have to use your intuition, your psychic ability, okay? You have to use your psychic ability to receive this new life. And to let go of the past life so that you can grow. So that you can grow, for growth. Okay? Because once you do that, you will have divinity and magic will start happening, and good fortune. Okay? Once you do that, you will have your divinity, magic, and good fortune. That's what it's saying for the divine masculine. Now, for the divine feminine, this is what the females have to do, okay, in order to be released from judgment, because you know we're in judgment times right now. As you all know, we're going through judgment right now. This is why time is speeding up, okay? So this is what the divine feminine have to do. This is why it says divine feminine, right? What they have to do is they have to go through these waters. You see how it says stormy, and it has the boat on the water. You see the stormy and the boat on the water. The divine feminine has to go into the waters, right? Through the storm, because they have the key. They have the key to open a new door, okay? We're talking spiritually. A new door to a new shift, to a shifting of reality, okay? And the only way to do it, and mind you, we have the element here, earth, which is the material, right? This is the element earth, which is material. The only way to do it is for them to ground themselves, all right? Divine feminine, they have to ground themselves. This is why they're going through this, okay? Ground themselves, and they have to be more connected to the spiritual realm through, you know, the nature spirits, right? This is what it's saying for the divine feminine during this time. Once they do that, they will have relief. You see how it says relief? They will have relief in time. In time for transformation. They will have transformation. All right? To have the home, right? And be the homemakers. They have to be the homemakers and have truth and live through truth. That's what it says for the divine feminine. And they have to stop being jealous. They have to stop being jealous. They cannot be in this jealousy energy anymore. Okay? See? Because they have to be grounded. They're in this jealous energy and they need grounding. The divine feminine, they're in this jealous energy and they need to be grounded. All right? And they need to trust. The divine feminines need to trust. They need to trust this. Because what is that saying? Let me get it real quick. What's that saying? The divine feminines, they need to trust, right? Because it says here, even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I will fear no evil, for you are with me. Your rod and your staff, they comfort me. Okay? The divine feminines, they need to trust and focus, right? And have courage. Okay? So that they can become guides in the waters. So they can become guides in the waters of the emotional right? Because what is water? The emotional. What is water? The emotional, right? That's what the divine feminines have to do in order for us to be released of judgment, basically. And that's what the divine masculine needs to do in order to come out of judgment, because it is time for it is time for transformation. It's time for transformation in the home. It's time for transformation in the homes. Okay? And truth to come out. Yeah. Because there's too much jealousy. Too much jealousy that needs to be grounded. Yep. That's what it is. Too much jealousy going around. And that's why we are receiving judgment through everything. Because we need to release this. We need to release this in order to become healers. Right? Yeah, that's crazy. We need to release this shit. That's crazy. Release it. We gotta end that shit. Okay? So this reading is for everyone. There's no signs or nothing like that. This is for like the whole earth. I'm talking about the whole earth. I don't do no sign shit. I'm talking about what's going on in the whole earth, the whole globe of people, all right? Because we all operate under the 4 elements of air, earth, water, and fire, right? We all operate under the mental, the material, the emotional, and the spiritual. So what's going on in the earth right now? Huh? Yeah, it's new beginnings going on. New transfer of wealth. There's new transfer of wealth going on this earth. Yeah. There's no transfer of wealth. What else going on this earth right now? Y'all, that is my favorite quote right here. This right here is my favorite quote. Yeah, so what's going on the earth, right, is new beginnings, right? New beginnings in the mind, okay? New beginnings in the mind. And there's a spiritual transfer of wealth that's going on the earth, right? That's what's going on. And also what else is going on the earth is the truth is coming out. This is why it's an air sign. I mean, it's an air card. Okay. Air means mental. So the truth is starting to come out of this deception that's going on the earth. Okay. There's been deception, manipulations. Right. What else is going on the earth? There's a lot of people holding on to the little pennies that they got. What else? Yep. Same card happen to be. Yo, that's fucking wild shit. Motherfuckers holding on to the last motherfucking pennies that they got. Yep. Because they know that they have to be brave. They have to be brave of this new beginning. We have to be brave of this new beginning that's going to happen after this truth and deception comes out on this earth. We are holding on to the little that we got, right? To the little material shit, because remember, the pentacles is the element of the earth, okay? And what is earth? The earth is the material, right? The earth is the material. Earth is the material. Okay, that's what Pentacles is. So, yeah. What else is going on the earth right now? What time is it? Okay, so what else going on the earth? Oh yeah. You know what else is going on the earth? All these shit that was in the hidden, all this shit that was hiding is now what? Coming to the end of it. It's about to be, man, what? There's a death to this hidden bullshit that's been going on behind closed doors, right? All that hidden shit, all that shit on the other side of the moon, it's the transformation. It's a death to it now. What's going on the earth? Oh yeah. This shit popping. This shit popping. What else going on the earth, y'all? Let's see. Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, because the divine is seeing what was this, because this card fell on this like that, right? The divine is seeing what was going on behind closed doors on this planet, right? That was hurting people, that was making people defensive, okay? Closed off. We have become closed off as people in this world, right? Yeah, this is why it's under transformation. It has to be transformed. Okay? That's the message. That's the message. What else is going on this earth? Let's see what else going on the earth. Oh yeah. Motherfuckers getting burdened. Burdened. Right? Burdened. We're being burdened, aren't we? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hell yeah, because those that were on the top of the fortune is now at the bottom, and those who are at the bottom are going to be on the top. Okay? Yeah, and motherfuckers going to have to start working for this motherfucking shit. For their wealth, for their material gain. Okay, what is the earth? The element of earth is material, right? They got to earn the shit. You got to start earning your value. Yeah, you have to start learning how to manifest. All right? Because that was what the spiritual realm has ordained. That's what the spiritual realm has ordained. Okay, what else is going on the earth? So, what's going on the earth is that no forward movement will happen unless you become this alchemist. You have to become this alchemist now. You need to learn how to use the emotion. Yeah. What? What? Okay, go on now. What's going on this earth? What's going on the earth right now? Yeah, in order to move forward, right? You have to become this alchemist in order to have your happily ever after. That's what's going on this earth. In order to start manifesting. Okay? But it's not going to be easy, y'all. That's what's going on this earth. This is not going to be easy. We're going to have to put up a fight. We're going to have to put up a fight. Okay? Because remember, we're being burdened, right? Because the truth is coming out of this deception that's been going on. Oh, wait. That's been going on behind the scenes, right? That's now coming out and being put a death to it, all right? So we have to, yeah, we're going to have to put up a fight. We're going to have to go through these challenges that are about to come in front of us, because we are entering the Aquarian age, right? The Aquarian age of the mind. It's all about the mind right now. We are going into an air sign, or the element of air, okay, which is about the mental. It's going to be mental, and this is why they can control us through the technology, okay? They can manifest. They are manifesting. What I mean by they is the government, right? They are manifesting, okay, for us to cooperate through our mental, through our mind. Yeah. This is how they're tapping into the spiritual realm. I'm being dead ass right now, y'all. Y'all think I'm playing with this shit. Dead ass. Because they know we're entering in a new age. This is why they're doing all the shit that they're doing. Because they're gonna start psyops for real. Psyops for real. Hey, okay? Come on, edit. Alright, what else is going on this earth right now? Yeah, so a lot of emotional turmoil, because this landed like this. So yeah, a lot of emotional turmoil. Okay? What else is going on the earth right now? Justice is being served. Justice is being served in the spiritual realm, okay? For, remember, karma is a bitch, so I know. But yeah, justice, come on now, bro. Okay? Justice is being served. Motherfuckers is being defeated because of the shit that they have done in the past. Okay? This sneaky bullshit motherfuckers was doing, they are now defeated, and this is bringing in justice. Okay? Hi, how you doing? Everything has to turn bad before it go good. Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah, so what else is going on the earth? Okay? So you need to start listening to your intuition right now. Yeah, start listening to your intuition about this new beginning, this new spiritual beginning that's coming in, all right, to bring you emotional fulfillment. But you have to listen to your intuition. You can't ignore it no more. If not, you're going to be disappointed for choosing the wrong path. You're going to be disappointed for choosing the wrong path and not listening to your intuition if you turn your back on it. Don't turn your back on your intuition. Your intuition is connected to your higher self, right? To your older self. Do you know that? Your older self is communicating to you right now, letting you know, don't fucking do it, because you're going to have to pay for it, motherfucker. Yeah, that's why you listen to your intuition. You know, close out these cycles that's keeping you bonded. Close out these cycles. that's keeping you bonded to the motherfucking demon. Alright? That's basically what it is. If you don't know now, you better listen to your intuition. That's crazy. You better listen to your intuition. Because that's your older self letting you know what is up. Bitch, I always listen to my intuition. Even when sometimes I don't even agree with that shit. Because at the end of the day, I know it's my older self communicating with me in the now. Yeah. So that you can become this emperor, this leader. Okay? This influencer. So you can become this influencer. Yeah. Because right now, you need to fight off this demon on this earth. We need to fight this motherfucking demon that's on the earth, keeping you bonded in chains, right? Yeah. End this cycle. We need to end this cycle. All of humanity. I'm talking about, this is an earth reading. This is an all everybody reading, motherfucker. Shit, fuck all that. Okay? In order to move forward even in our mind, because remember, we're in the Aquarian age right now, and it's all about the mental. And here, the swords means the airs, right? So it's the mental. In order to move ahead and win this psychological war, you hear? Come on with it. Yeah, we gotta walk away from it because it's not emotionally fulfilling us. We have to walk away from the motherfucking demon, the government, the beast. Okay? The devil. We have to walk away from that motherfucker. We have to put up a fight so that we can move forward mentally into this Aquarian age that we're coming into. Okay? This is what it's saying to the whole earth. They got the whole world in their hands. They got the whole world. Okay? In order for us to become our own leader, our own self, our own God. Okay? And I know a lot of people are in their two minds about it. You're in their two minds about it. And also, you can listen to this reading on my YouTube because I'm recording it on the YouTube too. So, yeah. Thank you for your favorite. So this is what's going on the earth right now. I'm gonna favorite you back. Okay? A lot of regrets. A lot of regret. Because motherfuckers was donkeying around and shit, you know. They was donkeying around. A lot of regret. Wasting time. Wasting spiritual life force. Instead of being emotionally giving. You know. What else is going on this earth right now? Yeah, a lot of fast movements. Right? A lot of restlessness, anxiousness. Okay? We're all experiencing this right now. You know, fast forward movement. Time is moving fast as fuck. Shit, I don't even gotta fucking feel it or see it. I know it is. Okay? Yeah. Shit, y'all. Okay, the reason... Yeah, so the reason why shit is moving fast right now, okay? Quick, fast moving energy in the mental. Remember, this is all the mind, right? Okay? So it's affecting our minds, right? Because we have to have this tower of change. Okay? The Tower of Babylon has to fall. Yeah, that part. So they will become like thorns in our ass crack. Okay? For us to what? Defeat the motherfucking ball, motherfucker. Come with it. Okay? Yeah. Because we have to choose love, emotional fulfillment, in order to receive the wealth from the earth. Because remember, pentacles is earth elements, which means the material. In order to become y'all, this shit wild. Come on, y'all. What else is going on the earth right now that we need to know? Okay, so this is the message to all the people on this planet. This is the spiritual message. This is the spiritual message to the gods of this planet. I'm talking about the melanated people though. Okay? Don't forget that shit too. Fuck. Let me not. Yeah. This is the spiritual message. Alright? That you need to become empowered with. You need to become empowered with, okay? Because you will lose this war. You will lose this war if you turn your back on it. You will lose this war. Alright? Shit. You will lose this war. Yeah. And we will become trapped. We will become trapped and put in spiritual jail. Because you reap what you sow. You reap what you sow. And there's no sunshine when you're not grounded. There's no sunshine when you're not grounded. That's what it's saying. Shit, motherfucker. Okay, come on. It's that fucking simple. It's that fucking simple. There's no sunshine when you're not grounded. Yo. This shit wild. This is shit wild as fuck. Okay, yeah. Because humanity has been betrayed by these weak-minded ass individuals that don't got shit to motherfucking lose because they ain't going no motherfucking where. Come on. Come on. What else? What else is going on this earth right now? Oh yeah. A new divine feminine is being chosen. Okay. Yeah, that's why the two feminine energies came out. A new divine feminine in the spiritual realm is being chosen. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is spiritual. Okay? So yeah, if you do not start pouring into your own cup, if you do not start pouring into your cup, you will end up uprooted. That's the word? Uprooted? Right? Uprooted. Yeah. If you don't pour into your own cup, okay? Yeah. Okay? You sharing is caring. But pour into your cup too. Alright? You gotta emotionally give back too. But you also gotta love yourself first. Okay? In order to have this stable, you know, oh shit. In order to have this stable connection to the spiritual realm. Alright? In order to have this victory that we are all seeking on this earth. We have to love ourselves. Love ourselves first. Okay? Yeah. The same one. Six of Pentacles, Six of Cups. We have to love ourselves first. Then sharing is caring. Simple as that. Come on. Come on. In order to have this victory in the spiritual realm. Because see, wands again. What is wands? Fire. What is fire? The spiritual realm. Fire, the spiritual realm. Okay? Yep. What else is going on this earth right now? What else is going on this earth right now? Okay, so with people not, oh, my freaking shit. With people not finding their soulmate, it's because they're looking in the wrong motherfucking place. Shit, that's what it says. Lay that shit to rest, motherfucker. You're looking for your soulmate? Man, you're looking in the wrong motherfucking place. Lay that shit to rest. Lay that shit to rest. Because what's the swords? The swords is the air, the mental. Okay? Yeah, because, okay. So, all this partying, lollygagging has to end. Cut it out. Cut it out because you're blocking your soulmate from coming in. You see? Cut it out. This partying, all that bullshit that has been done on the background, yeah, cut that shit out. Mentally again. Yeah, because right now you in your emotions. You out here drinking, sipping, drugging. Yeah, you feeding your emotional motherfucking state. But no, cut that motherfucking shit out. Your mind is stronger than that. Because you blocking out your soulmates. You're blocking out your soulmates. Yeah. Shit, you gonna need them right around when they pass that bill in the Senate. Let me stop. Anywho, what else is going on in this motherfucking earth right now? Motherfucker. What else? What time? What else is going on the earth right now? So yeah. Like again, the men have to become grounded. The divine masculine has to ground themselves. And the divine feminine has to find her spiritual value. Crazy. It said that shit again because we are going through judgment. Y'all, I kid you not. This shit wild as fuck. Okay, that's the fucking truth. That's the mental clarity, y'all. Like, yeah, because we're going in this fucking Aquarian age that's meant to make us all a spiritual leader. Fuck. Yeah, we gotta have the strength and ground ourselves and see things from a different perspective. And sharing is motherfucking caring. Start motherfucking enjoying each other. On some serious shit though. Anyway, that is my what's going around the earth reading. Shit. It's judgment time. That's all I got to say. Okay? So, it's all up to you. Which spiritual path are you going to choose? And you can't just talk it. You can't be like, oh yeah, I'm spiritual out this hoe. And don't be walking it. Okay? Because your ass going to walk right into this. Yep. Because why? You chose greed. You chose the motherfucking demon. When you need to be choosing justice. So, that's it.